So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, and you have for sure heard about cities like Frisco, Plano, and of course Dallas. But what about the cities that no one's really talking about? The ones with great schools, affordable homes, and amazing lifestyles, but they're kind of still flying under the radar. Today, I'm gonna give you guys the 7 most underrated places to live here in the DFW area. And if one of these spots catches your eye, stick around. I'll tell you exactly how to reach out at the end of the video. Hi, welcome back for another video. I am Walton, your local DFW real estate expert. And every week I help people like you figure out where they want to live, what to expect, and how to make the right move to the Dallas area. So the first city I want to tell you about that's definitely a little bit underrated is a city called Lantana. So Lantana's design draws from the Texas Hill Country, featuring the German-influenced low stone walls, historic windmills, and landscaping that includes a native lantana flower that's actually known for attracting butterflies. So the average home price in Lantana is around $650,000, and Lantana offers a diverse housing market with many different types of architectural designs. The schools in Lantana are going to be tied to Denton ISD, which is highly ranked. The school is actually ranked 34 out of 896 according to niche.com, and it is one of the best school districts for athletes, which is ranked 61 out of 807. So in Lantana, there are definitely a lot of activities that you can get involved with, from things like their day parade and picnic, a festival that is a celebration featuring parades and community activities. They also have the Facebook Run Lantana, which is a 5K or 10K. They also have an annual race promoting both health and community involvement. They have the Lantana Ladies League, which is also a group that you can find on Facebook. They have the Duck Derby, which is a fun-filled event where rubber ducks race, of course. And they also have the Holiday Pajama Party and Cookie Exchange, which is a cozy gathering during the holiday season for residents to kind of share their treats and festive cheer. So let's talk about the commute. Of course, you are moving to the DFW area, and you always want to be considering your commute time when moving to one of the local suburbs. So Lantana is going to be about 35 miles, which is about 40 to 50 minutes from Dallas. It is also going to take you about 22 miles to get to Fort Worth. So Lantana is going to be great for families, as well as those of you who can work remotely, as well as retirees. So if you want kind of a laid back lifestyle without giving up too much of your access to the city, then Lantana may be a great fit for you. So one of the next most underrated cities on my list today is going to be a city called Murphy. Murphy is a special place, and I think we'll see a lot of growth here over the next few years. It's actually just east of Plano, Texas. So if you're familiar with that area, Murphy is just located on the other side. So Murphy was actually initially named the Old Decatur. The town was renamed Murphy in 1888 in honor of William Murphy, who provided land for the St. Louis Southwest Railroad Depot. This development actually turned Murphy into a significant shipping point for cotton, corn, and onions, sustaining the agriculture economy into the mid-20th century. So let's talk a little bit about the real estate. The average price point in Murphy right now is going to be $619,000, which is actually a little bit of increase of about 0.8% year over year. The schools are going to be both in Plano ISD and Wiley ISD, offering high performance schools within this particular city. So Wiley ISD is going to be 14 out of 188 districts. It's one of the best school districts here in the Dallas area, and Wiley ISD is also 169 out of 10,000 districts for the best school districts in America. Plano ISD is going to be 30 out of 883, and it's also going to be the best school district in Texas. And then Plano ISD is 326 out of 10,000 for the best school districts in America. Murphy also offers private schools and charter schools, of course, one of those being the Everbook Academy of Murphy and Harmony School of Innovation. So Murphy definitely offers a lot of things to do, especially for those of you with families. They have local splash pads, a plaza theater, and then lots of community events that go on in the city. So the commute time to Dallas from Murphy is going to be about 38 miles, roughly 45 minutes. And if you're headed to Fort Worth, it's going to be about 51 miles. So who is Murphy great for? Again, those of you with families, if you're working remote, or if you are a retiree, Murphy may be a really great spot for you. So next up on my list for underrated cities is going to be Melissa, Texas. And Melissa is actually booming right now. In recent years, Melissa has experienced substantial population growth, increasing from 1,350 residents in 2000 to approximately 13,000 in 2020. The 2025 population is estimated at around 30,000. So, and some of this growth in the Melissa area can be attributed to, of course, them getting an HEB. And if you know anything about HEBs, the community loves them. There are stores that are community focused on good quality, and they're huge. The one in Melissa is about 131,000 square feet. Melissa also has a Buc-ee's and so many other great restaurants. So let's talk a little bit about real estate. Right now, the average price point in Melissa is roughly around $511,000, which is actually a slight decrease from the previous year of about 0.7%. The schools in Melissa are going to be ranked number 15 best school district in Dallas-Fort Worth area out of 96. It is number 33 best school district in Texas out of over 1,000 districts. And Melissa ISD is among the fastest growing district here in North Texas, with an ongoing infrastructure projects to accommodating the increasing enrollment. Overall, Melissa's ISD is consistent high performance and commitment to growth to make it kind of a standout district. So what's the vibe in Melissa? Melissa's gonna have a combination of a small town with the conveniences of modern living. Based on the development and all the infrastructure that's going on in the area, you kind of now have everything you need nearby without needing to go too far. So Melissa is full of lots of things to do in many parks, one of those including the Zatto Park, which is known for hosting seasonal events including festivals, concerts, and they provide entertainment for all ages. They also have the Lola's Local Market, which is a farmer's market offering fresh products, artisan crafts, as well as a chance to kind of interact with local vendors. And they also have the Red Feather, which is a community favorite wine bar and sandwich shop, ideal for casual lunch and weekend wine tasting. So if you're living in Melissa, your commute time to Dallas is going to be roughly 45 miles or about 50 minutes. And if you're headed to Fort Worth, it's going to be roughly 60 miles or about 1 hour. So Melissa is going to be a great place for young families, as well as those looking for fantastic schools with big, beautiful homes. Okay, so up next is one of my favorite cities, and I had a lot of exploring in the city because I had a client that was shopping in Parker, Texas, and ultimately they end up buying in Frisco, but because of all of our time spent in Parker, I got to know the community quite well. Parker, Texas is a serene kind of upscale community here in Collin County. It's known for its spatial properties, top-rated schools, and it's approximately 25 miles northeast of downtown Dallas. If you're looking for a home in Parker, it's going to be known for its spatial properties, rural charm, and family-friendly atmosphere. Parker also offers its residents kind of a peaceful retreat and convenient access to urban amenities. Parker is perhaps best known as the home of the South Fork Ranch. This is an iconic filming location for the television series Dallas. This historic ranch now serves as a conference and event center, offering tours of the E-Wing mansion and hosting various events throughout the year. So right now in July 2025, the average home price in Parker, Texas is going to be about $1.5 million. And this is actually reflecting a 6.3% increase from the previous year. So for the schools, Parker is going to be served by Allen, Lovejoy, and Wiley ISD. The Allen Independent School District is going to be ranked number 6 among the best school districts here in Texas out of 1,000. Lovejoy is going to be ranked number 8 out of 1,000, and Wiley ISD is going to be ranked number 14 out of 1,000 districts. So from a lifestyle perspective, Parker, Texas is going to offer a blend of top-tier education as well as luxurious living, making it a very attractive destination for families and professionals seeking kind of a higher quality lifestyle. One of the reasons why my clients were shopping in the area is because they wanted a lot of land. So if you want a house that has at least a half acre or more of land, then Parker, Texas is going to be a great fit. So the next underrated city that I want to talk about is Lucas, Texas. Lucas is a very beautiful community located here in Collin County. It offers a blend of rural charm as well as upscale living, and it also has a country feel to it. So Lucas is going to be really known for placing an emphasis on large residential lots, and it also offers the residents a little bit more privacy as well as a connection to nature. So from a real estate perspective, the average home price here in Lucas, Texas is going to be $1.2 million. So if you're thinking about moving to Lucas and the school district's important to you, it's important to note that it has several ISDs that serve this particular city. The first one being Lovejoy Independent School District, which is a top-ranked district here in North Texas, and it ranks number 8 out of 883 districts. It also serves through Allen ISD, which is number 6 in Texas, according to niche.com. McKinney ISD also serves Lucas, which is going to be number 46 here in Texas. And then Plano ISD, which is number 30 here in Texas. Lucas is also served by Wiley ISD, which is number 14 in Texas. And additionally, if you're looking in Lucas, just know that it also has the Lucas Christian Academy, which provides a faith-based private education emphasizing education excellence and spiritual growth. So from a lifestyle perspective, Lucas is going to offer a lot of outdoor and recreational nature amenities. Plenty of outdoor, including horseback riding, hiking, biking, and fishing is nearby. Lucas is going to be close to Lake Lavon, which is great for boating, fishing, and picnicking. There's also plenty of scenic trails and parks that kind of invite the residents to kind of enjoy the fresh air and sunshine. So tons of walking around if you enjoy that. Lucas also has the farmers market, which is definitely going to have a welcoming atmosphere. They also have seasonal festivities, local markets, and community gatherings that help foster kind of that small town vibe and community feel. If you're commuting from Lucas to the Dallas area, just know it's going to take about 34 miles to get to Dallas, as well as 63 miles to get to Fort Worth. So who is Lucas great for? Lucas is going to be great for families, as well as those of you who want a lot of space, as well as a larger lot size. So last but not least is going to be Heath, Texas, as one of the most underrated cities here in DFW. It is renowned for its upscale, tranquil lifestyle that seamlessly blends with the rural charm and kind of the modern amenities of a suburb. It is situated approximately 25 miles east of downtown Dallas, and Heath offers its residents a peaceful retreat while maintaining the convenient access to the city. Heath is known for being affluent as well as family friendly. It boasts a high median household income of over $216,000 and a median home price of approximately $681,000. With approximately 95% of home ownership in Heath, the city is actually characterized by well-maintained properties and a strong sense of community. So right now, the average home price here in Heath, Texas is going to be $849,000, and that is as of June 2025. So if you're looking for a home in Heath and you care about the schools, it's going to be a part of Rockwell ISD, which is 31 out of 883 schools here in Texas, and it is number 8 out of 806 of the best school districts for athletes. Rockwell ISD is also 346 out of 10,000 for the best school districts in America and 107 out of 9,000 for the best school districts for athletes in America. So from a lifestyle perspective, Heath is all about getting people outdoors with community events, and it also has a small town vibe. You'll have easy access to Lake Ray Hubbard, which you can enjoy boating, fishing, kayaking, and lakeside picnics. This is an expansive 22,000 acre lake bordering Heath. Heath also has an annual event that kind of fosters community engagement with food trucks, entertainment, and family-friendly activities. It's called the Heath Night Out. They also have Christmas in Heath, which is a Hallmark-style holiday celebration. It features tree lighting ceremony, food vendors, and of course, a visit from Santa Claus. From a commute perspective, Heath is gonna take you about 54 minutes or 29 miles to get to Dallas. And if you're headed to Fort Worth, it's gonna take you about 45 miles or just over an hour. So those are my most 6 underrated cities here in DFW from my perspective. And honestly, there's a reason why I didn't just hit the most popular ones. These places offer more space, more charm, and sometimes more value, just depending on what you're looking for. So if you're thinking about moving to the Dallas area and one of these cities kind of caught your eye or piqued your interest, I would love to help. So do not hesitate to reach out so we can explore your options, your timeline, and the strategy for the home that is going to best fit you and your family. I'll see you in the next video.